Hi there, Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. I am delighted to bring you this love reading for the second half of October. I go by the name the Celtic Storyteller, and I'm an intuitive tarot card reader and a creative soul. In my readings, I aim to bring you the story in the cards that's trying to find you. So thank you to those of you who have already subscribed to my channel and who follow my videos. And if you are new and you like my style of reading, I'd love you to join me by clicking the subscribe button. For this reading, I'm going to use the Runestones, the Whispers of Love and the Jane Austen Tarot deck at the start just to get the theme of your overall reading. Then I'm going to draw around 5 cards from the Rider-Waite-Smith to see what's in store for you in your love life, focusing on someone you are thinking about and that you like. And then I'm going to use one or more of my other decks to get some deeper insight into your situation. Now, with Samhain approaching, this is arguably the most magic time of the year. It's a good time to ask our passed on loved ones or ancestors for favours, as the veil between worlds is at its thinnest. Now, if you're going to do this, you might do well to stand near the elder tree, as this tree is known in Ireland as one which is good for protection against any fairies and witches. Now, you've got to remember that in Ireland, fairies and witches were always considered to be dangerous. So if you practice witchcraft yourself and feel put out by this, don't you worry. A witch was only to be feared if they used their knowledge for malevolent purposes. A witch who used their knowledge to help and heal was called a wise woman. Now, most importantly for this love reading, I want to point out that the magic of Samhain, where it can help with love. There is a long tradition of dressing up for Halloween, and sadly not many of us will be doing that this year. So please remember why dressing up is such fun. It's because we can show sides of ourselves that we normally keep hidden. That is the other veil that is thin at this time of year, the one between the self we show and the self we keep hidden. So maybe you can find an opportunity to let that side out, to express your hidden desires to the one you love this Samhain. Now, let's just move these over here, sorry, and I'm just going to get you a Runestone, a Whispers of Love card and a Jane Austen Tarot card to start off with, okay? This will just be the theme for your love reading. Ooh. Now, I always read this as a V as well, so I use both the meaning of the runestone and if there's a letter. So if you know somebody whose name begins with V and you're interested in them, that's a good start. Now, this is the birch tree. This is new beginnings. Okay, so I'll put that there. This could also be an N, actually. Okay, now just get you a Whispers of Love card. I'm thinking about your person while I'm doing this. Now, just to warn you, I do like to spend my time shuffling and selecting cards, so if at any point any of these shuffles and draws that I do take me a long time, I will speed it up later when I'm editing the video so that you're not hanging around waiting for me. Okay, Earth signs, what is the card for you? Oh, I think it's this one. The only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. I love it. Now, and I'll just get a Jane Austen card for you as well. I love this card because of the massive tree in it, you know. See, the whole universe is encompassed in the tree. Like, that's the most important thing in the universe is love. The card number is 7 as well, in case that's... Oh, we'll take that one, look. Clubs. Just keep that in mind. This is the 7 of Wands. Let's see if that comes up in your reading. And the 2 of Hearts. Which is the 2 of Cups. So, wow, you have love. 2 of Cups, love. Okay, the only thing that is real is love. And your inner strength coming into effect in your daily life. Consider your actions carefully. Act with responsibility. You will have the power to overcome obstacles. And birch is the first tree in the tree calendar. So that's kind of beginnings, you know. So let's see how that relates to your tarot cards now. For your love reading for October. For Samhain. For magic. Oh my gosh, look. 2 more love cards. Wow. New beginnings in love, okay, and an offer of love. Okay, there's lots and lots and lots of love messages already. Oh my God, again. Right, here we go. That did take me a long time, so that'll probably be speeded up when I edit. Okay, here we go. Page of Wands, 3 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Hierophant. Okay. Okay, Earth signs, this is looking pretty good for love reading. We start off with the Page of Wands, okay, which is a message, a new message coming to you. This is more than a spark of interest. This is passion about you, okay, from somebody who has been planning this for a long time. If you're already in a relationship, this could be bringing the relationship to another level, okay, because there was 2 and now there's 3. This could, for very few people, mean a child, okay, because with the Page and 3, it just, you know, like I say, for a few people this could mean, you know, that you're discussing starting a family or something like that, okay. So this for those of you who are, it's a new beginning, because, you know, we do have the Birch here, okay, and the 2 of Cups over here. This is very well planned, okay, and this is a very solid offer from somebody who thinks very seriously about you. The Knight of Pentacles does all his prep first, you know, and when he makes an offer, he's very serious about it, and it's a grounded offer. And look, as you can see here, you've got the Lovers. So the Lovers is when 2 people are coming together equally, very much like the 2 of Cups. And this is a very passionate relationship as well. This is, you know, more than friendship. But it's a well-considered relationship. It's not just passion, and it's a blessed relationship. Because you do have the 2 of Cups and the Lovers as well, both of them. Yeah, a very blessed relationship. And then you have the Hierophant, which can mean commitment and marriage. So for October, for some of you, I just said Halloween, you know, and Samhain is probably the most romantic time of the year, the most magic time of the year. But it's the time when, you know, people can be themselves and maybe come out and say things that they wouldn't have said other times. You know, that's that whole costume thing that's coming out of yourself, you know, that veil being thin. You know, yeah, so there looks like there could be, you know, a love offer, or a kind of a step up or a level up in your relationship if you have a relationship already. Now let's just get another layer on these cards. They're looking very good, very romantic. I'll try not to take as long shuffling these. But aren't you glad I spent as long shuffling that top row, because it's very good. Gotta get the right cards. Earth signs. What is coming in for Earth signs for October? I was feeling this one here. Okay. Now, what have we got? Oh, the Moon. I don't do reversals. Are they all upside down? No, they're not. The Sun. Oh, the Moon, the Sun. And the Queen of Earth. Okay. The Sun could relate to Leo. The Moon to Pisces, Sagittarius. Where are you? Gemini. but from an elemental point of view. So we have some earth here, little earth, lots of fire. Well, no, sorry, we have more earth here, lots of fire, some water. Okay, for October, when I see the moon here, it makes me wonder whether or not this offer of love that I think that's coming in for you might have been a long time coming. So between, all this here, I mean, the page is a small message sometimes. And it's like there's like loads of all this planning has gone on behind it. So you might have been waiting around for this to happen for you. Because your person might have been afraid. They might just not have known how you were going to take it. So there's maybe a few things that they had to sort out for themselves. But this is, you would make them so happy. I mean, not only have they come to realise that this is what they really want and they know how to go about it, they know the approach that they're going to take, you make them so happy. I mean, the sun is joy, happiness. It's also, funnily enough, can sometimes be a child card, because on the Rider-Waite-Smith card there's usually a child sitting on a horse. So just funny that I mentioned that earlier about, for some people children could be involved. So that can mean anything in the relationship that you're in, depending on your circumstances, whether you're taking on a relationship with somebody who has a child, whether you're thinking of having a child with the person that you're with, or if you're not in a position where you want children yet, maybe just be extra careful. I love to see the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Earth. So these are two very steady earth signs, earth energy. So this is, again, underneath the Hierophant, this is a solid offer and could really be a marriage for some people. I mean, there's some people who would consider Halloween and Samhain, like I said, a very romantic time of the year and a lovely time to kind of... So look, the summer is over, the harvest is in, you're thinking of settling down for the winter. So there's that settling down. There's like, who would make my home? Who would I be homely with, And so maybe they just think this is the time to tell you how they feel. I love it. Okay, what else do we need? I'm going to get one more layer for you, Earth signs. Okay, just a little bit extra for you. But it's looking really nice and really romantic for your October. Or the rest of October, should I say. Okay, now. I'm just shuffling the Druid Calf deck here. Oh, sorry. My cat's at the window and he's staring at me, so I'm just going to have to let him in. Okay. Oh, flew out. The Lord, oh my God. Okay, this is the Emperor. They want to offer you security. This is really, really meaningful, okay? And, with the Queen of Earth, I really think this is an engagement or marriage or a serious commitment for some of you. And you'll be ready for it as well, because these are, I'm kind of drawing these as, your energy as well, this deck in particular, rather than your person's. So yeah, this is something that this is a commitment that you're ready for. See all the yellow you have there, isn't that lovely? And the sun yellow. Wow. Okay, I think it's this one here. Ooh, 5 of Cups. Oh, that's very interesting, isn't it now? I mean, the 5 of Cups is when there has been some loss, okay? And some sort of worry about something that you might be leaving behind or something that you're losing. And you do have the 2 of Cups here in your future. So maybe, like when you think of this Moon card, your person or you maybe has had some doubt at some point about this relationship, and maybe that's why it was a bit slow to get off the ground. Now, for any of you where there's children involved, or the thought if you're going to have children. You know, there could be this idea that things change in a relationship when you want to start a family. And for some people, they have to consider that a lot first before making that change. And it's important that you do, if you're going to start a family, that you want to consider that one part of your life is going to be left behind. Beautiful new start. But yeah, you need to take your time over that, because that is a serious commitment. So when you're talking about a serious commitment, you want to know where you stand on it. But everything past this looks really, really bright. So I'm just drawn to pull a clarifier for that from Jane Austen Tarot deck. Let's see. I'm just noticing this says shift your focus back to love. So, yeah, earth signs, you know, there's something, maybe there has been something that has stalled this relationship or stalled the start of a family. And, but you have new beginnings here. Oh, 6 of Pentacles. Okay, this is lovely. This is giving and receiving. It's balance. We have another 6. So to clarify your 5 of Cups here. Yeah, I think, you know, whatever this worry was temporary, you know, you or your person is in balance now and not worried about that going forward. This is could be an old wound that needed to be healed. You know, and we have the sun and an illumination here, and that wound will be healed for you to go forward into a loving, committed relationship. Okay, Earth signs, I see some really, really positive messages there for you for Samhain for the rest of October. A commitment coming in that has been well thought through, that's going to lead to a really loving, beautiful relationship, that's going to lead to commitment. If you haven't got commitment already, I think it's bringing it to the next level of commitment. I think there's equal balance in this relationship, and whatever worries or whatever was sort of troubling you in the past, or your person in the past, I think they have seen the light. They're illuminated now about this, and they're so happy to move forward. And for those of you where it's dealing with, you know, a new child, or either bringing a child into your family unit or thinking about having a child, you know, it's all looking really positive. And this is something that you're both committed to, that you're both given thought to, and that you have allowed yourself to go through that bit where you think about it and worry about it and wonder, is it right for you? You've come out the other side and decided that yes, it is right for you. You know, coming through very grounded here, you know. Okay, so I'm just going to throw out one of these Bob Ross cards, because these are my cheering me up cards and I absolutely love them. So let's see what we have for you. I think it's this one here. Now, 5 of Hearts. Oh, that's the 5 of Cups again. Let's see what Bob Ross has to say. Did you ever think you could just take a great big old brush and make all these beautiful little trees? You really can. Yeah, I think you've got to take whatever you had and make something beautiful out of it. Okay? Okay, Earth signs, that's all I have for you today now for your reading. I hope the story the cards have shown us helps you or gives you some comfort around your love life this month. So as this is a general reading, of course, do take into account what is happening in your physical world as well, and be honest with yourself when you're interpreting the story and the meanings that have appeared in the cards today. Now, if any part of this story really didn't ring true for you, remember this is a general reading, but also sometimes looking at the images on the cards for yourself can help trigger or unlock some of your own memories or feelings, and you might find that helpful with your situation. I want you to know I am sending you this reading with heart, but do follow your own heart when making choices. If you enjoyed this reading, I'd love you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm wishing you and your loved ones peace and good health, so slán go fóill, which is bye for now in Irish. I'm wishing you all the best.